Hello and welcome to the 16-bit news for September of 2020. It has been a very long time since the last 16-bit news, and it's been a little bit of time since we actually last uploaded here on the channel, so I thought it'd be nice to give you a little bit of an update to show you what's happening behind the scenes and to tell you what has happened, what we are working on, and what's coming up. So, for 16-bit review, we have just finished the main series for Series 5. The last video went up at the beginning of August, and we have been on break since then, working on other projects. So thank you for everybody who watched that, and thank you for all those who voted for the 16-bit viewer special. We hadn't really been working on that for the past bit, but starting this week, actually, we began filming for the viewer special. And we are reviewing, for those who haven't been following the community tab for all the latest news or the reviews, or our Facebook page, we will be reviewing Lego Racers 2 for the PlayStation 2. Metal Gear Solid. Not sure if I want to do the PSN version or the PS1 game, but I'll be reviewing Metal Gear Solid. Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories for the PSP. Toy Story 2 for the PlayStation 1. Star Wars The Force Unleashed for the Nintendo DS. The Legend of Zelda The Phantom of the Hourglass. The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. And SpongeBob SquarePants The Movie, The Game for the Game Boy Advance. The last of the SpongeBob SquarePants movie games, which I haven't reviewed and haven't been criticized for yet. So I'll love to see your complaints when that eventually comes in. We're starting filming of that this week, last week, and we will hopefully get that done and ready for December. I'm aiming for the first full week, but we'll see. I will hopefully be able to give you more news in terms of progress for the viewer special until then. But up to that point, if you have any games you want us to review, please leave them in the comments, leave them in videos. Just post it somewhere for us to actually go and to collect. That way we can go and build a list of games you want to see us review so we can continue doing viewer specials in the future. But for now, again, thank you for voting, and I hope to give you more good news for the viewer special as filming continues and as I get closer and closer to completion. But on to what I've actually been up to since August. Now, I've been away, I've been doing this, but all through that, I've been working with 16-bit games to work on a bunch of new updates. First, I've been working with 16-bit games for new products for the 16-bit store, including our new display stands for the entire original Game Boy lineup except for the Pocket. So we have Game Boy display stands for the Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Advance SP, Micro, and I got a bit of extra work in and I was able to get display stands for the original Nintendo 3DS and Nintendo DS. So along with the DS Lite, we've covered pretty much Nintendo's history up to the 3DS XL and the DSi lineup and Pockets. But they're all for sale, and they're all available now on Etsy. So if you're interested, please take a look at the store. I do want to see how well these do. The other thing we've actually been up to is these. I've been making little Nintendo DS styluses for the original DS system. I'm surprised how expensive these things are nowadays. So I designed my own, printed my own, and they are working excellent. In fact, I've been using it on. I actually got myself a new Nintendo. I got myself an original Nintendo DS when my DS Lite broke, but I was able to repair that. But glossing over that, got this. Didn't come with a stylus, so I made my own. And it turned out so well. I'm actually seeing how well they've been selling, and they have been going pretty well, all things considered. So those are all our new 3D printing items. If you're interested, please check out our Etsy store or our eBay store to browse our collections. But that's not the only thing that I've been working on with 16-bit games, and it's what's on screen right now. You see, I've been working on a project since about 2-3 years ago called YourFlix. Now, all YourFlix is a very simple concept. Your videos, your movies, your DVDs available to stream on your home network. It's YourFlix. I was able to get that done, and I was able to get that working. I've actually been streaming YourFlix on PlayStation as well as on Vita and 3DS. It's not perfect. I still need to do some tweaks. I still need to work on it. Again, it's alpha and beta software, so it's not necessarily done. So if you have a computer, if you want to have this for yourself, I'm going to start with that. If you have a computer for yourself, like a Raspberry Pi or an old desktop that has an Ethernet port on the back of it, and it's running a version of Linux, or it could probably run on Windows. What it needs is it needs a web server. I'm using Apache 2 because it can stream videos natively. It doesn't need any streaming. It does not need a streaming server alongside of it. Apache can just stream the web video from itself. You don't need to download all 5 gigs of a movie if you don't want to. So I'm using Apache. I'm using Python 3. You need Python 3 because if you use Python 2, it does a bunch of other... It doesn't accept a lot of Unicode. Then you need PHP. Oh, and SQLite. But if you have all 4 of those things on a Linux, Windows, Mac server of some sort that can install that, you should be able to go and run your own YourFlix for your own content. If you want to do that, I have the GitHub linked below, so you can go and play with that. But overall, the experience is phenomenal, and I can't wait to actually finish implementing all of the features that I've been working on. But again, passion project. And the only other thing that I was able to do within the past 2 months was I was able to get some work done on the 16-bit ads. On a pure technicality, they're done, but I haven't got the reporting done, and I haven't implemented them into a single game, and the viewer special is taking priority, so I can't actually work on those. But that's pretty much it for the news here for 16-bit for at least September. Hopefully I'll be back sometime before the viewer special lands so I can give you an update on that and if anything else has happened. Like, for instance, we moved to the next stage of release for YourFlix if I ever do work on that, or if we've hit some roadblocks. I do want to keep you guys in the loop. But anyways, thank you ever so much for watching this. I hope you have yourself a good day, and as always, take care.